Hi there! Do you want some simple tips to make your food look more appetizing? Watch this. It's not just about the recipe. It's about how to cook, plan a meal, throw a party. I'm Vicky, and this is Meals and Entertaining for Regular People. Honey, why are you all dressed up?
You told me I had to look good today.
No, I said the food has to look good today.
Huh.
It's all about presentation.
Oh, great.
Today's episode is called Presentation. I would like to teach you little things that you could do to make your food, your meal, when you present it, look a little more palatable. Because we eat with our eyes too. So if it's true, food tastes better when it looks better. Sometimes I make a beautiful meal, I mean really good, and it just looks like slop. I just feel like I have to, I go close your eyes and eat it, don't look at it. Because, for whatever reason the texture got thick, but it tastes so good. And I want to teach you a couple things to think about on how to make it look a little better. So if we're going to have chicken for dinner, and then we're going to have corn, and then we're going to have some starch that's yellow, like a rice or a potato or whatever. It's all yellow. The plate's all yellow. So when you're planning your meals, think about if you have a piece of green in there, you want to put a green vegetable in, or you want a little red cabbage, or you want sliced tomatoes as a vegetable, so that the plate looks better. It just makes a difference. That's part of being a better cook too, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to show you just some simple little examples of that. I know this is silly, seems silly, but I'm a frozen frozen vegetable person. This is how we were brought up. My husband was brought up as a canned vegetable person, and I win this battle. So, oh dang it, this is mixed. White corn. Is that the funniest thing ever? This ruins my whole thing. What the hell color is this then? Oh, this one's yellow. Okay, hold on. I was going to show you that I buy white corn and yellow corn. Shoot. And then I mix them. And for some reason, since this was already mixed, I'm hoping that you could see, it's not cooked, but it looks more, and it's just a dumb thing to do. But I always mix my corn, because the yellow corn and the white corn, I don't know if you can really see that. It just looks pretty. And another thing that you can always do to just up it a little. So you're making a little pasta. Let's say you're making, I don't know, some fettuccine alfredo. Is to take a little parsley. Originally put on plates in restaurants like as a palate cleanser, but lots of cooks cook with parsley. I cook with it all the time because it tastes good in a soup. You cook it in and cook. It just adds a little bit of freshness. So I always have parsley plants outside. Until 3 months ago, when some weird thing, after having parsley all these years, and all I had was nubs. So I went, what the heck happened? That's weird. And so I had 2 plants out there. We replanted it the next day, so we've been buying our parsley lately. But parsley is always fun. So I'm going to show you. If you put a little parsley, just this, and your kids are going to go, there's green stuff touching my food. But just that little bit, if you put it in something, it makes it pretty. Or, the ultimate thing, paprika. That it does have some flavor, but basically on little things that you're doing like deviled eggs, it's just kind of pretty. You can live without paprika and it's not going to change the flavor that much, but those little things kind of make it pretty. So I'm going to give you guys the ultimate story of one of my favorite things that people love to eat, as they love my chili. Oh my gosh, can I get your recipe? I love your chili. And all I do is open up a bunch of cans. But what I do, and I'll put a picture into this video to show you, is that I buy cans of different kinds of beans. Because when you're making some flavors, you taste things individually. When you're throwing everything in a pot making chili, it's all going to taste like chili. So the beans really don't have a significant flavor. It's all about the broth, right? I buy black beans, but I rinse them because that's purpley. So black beans, I do a kidney bean, I do a white bean, I buy a couple of ranch style beans, which are big, fat, red beans. You know, they're but different. And then I put some pintos in. And so I mix all the beans. And then I put whatever kind of meat, if I have leftover steak or just hamburger meat in it. And then for beauty, a can of diced up tomatoes and a can of diced up chilies. And then a little package mix that I buy, put that in there. And people rave about it. It takes 2 minutes. Well, if I'm going to make the meat on it, you could do a meatless. And that's it. That is it. And people love my chili. Why? Because if you look at it, it's so pretty. It's so appetizing. It looks lovely with those different color beans. And I know that's the only reason people like it, is because they think it's really gourmet. And the presentation, the idea of presentation making it look pretty, is those of you that hate to cook but like to make crafts, think of it as an art project. Think about how you can make it look pretty, and you might like cooking a little more because you could be a little inventive and I want to tell you, if people don't seem like they appreciate it, they do. Subliminally, there is some, you know, gratitude there, some appreciation. They might not want to make a big fuss out of it, but think of cooking a different way if you hate cooking. Think of it as whatever it is you like to do. You like to be organized and make lists, then apply that. If you want to, you know, really make crafts, make a painting, do that. Turn cooking into something that you can love. Okay, well, I gave you some food for thought. Presentation. So thank you very much, and get out there and make your food look pretty. Thanks for watching. Please visit my website, mealsandentertaining.com, and see my available ebooks. Plus, subscribe to my channels, and don't forget to follow me, like me, or love me.